Good morning to all in the Marmy Army this morning. It is race day. I've got my race garms on. I will be running the Compton Verney half marathon, and with the mercury set to Scorchio, I was kind of hoping that it might be cancelled. It's not. They've simply put it back to 8 a.m, which meant it's almost not worth going to bed last night, to be honest with you. I know some of you will be worried about any athlete running in these conditions, but don't worry. I have spent £3 at Amazon and I'm well covered. One of the reasons I'm really keen to get over to dear old Compton is because it's not that far from where I live, just round the corner from my beautiful village of Broadway, where this week I'm afraid the game could be up. First up in dear old Broaders this week, there is a request. It's a standard request. It says, "Hi, my 17-year-old son is looking for a job for the summer. Does anyone know of anything available? Many thanks." Couldn't resist responding, and I went in with this. "I'm after someone to come round my house, sleep until midday, eat the food in my fridge, and then plan a games console till 3 a.m. Reckon he'd be interested." Thought she'd get the irony, but apparently he is interested, and that's now costing me £10 an hour. Oh, next up now, this is an absolute perler. This lady's posted, "Does anyone know anything about the yellow paint spilled on Morris Road last Sunday? Did anyone see who spilt it?" I plumped straight in with this. I thought she might see it as a joke. I said, "Yeah, last Sunday, some chap came into the co-op for a paper. He got paint splatters all over his shoes and he was whistling 'Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.' Too big a coincidence, surely," which I thought was absolutely hilarious. The author didn't and came straight back with, "Did you see his vehicle?" To which I've had to reply, I wasn't quick enough, unfortunately, but don't think she quite got the joke. There we go. And the next one is kind of a bit worrying. So there's a post that's been written by somebody about ragwort, which is a weed that grows up in pavements, and they're asking why there's so much of it about this year. That's not the point. The person who posted anonymously, okay? And that's what's caused it to go off. A couple of people have posted in saying, "Why on earth have you posted this anonymously?" And another bloke said, "I'm not a fan of the new anonymous postings that Facebook now allow. It's a slippery slope for this type of group, in my opinion." And it went further. Another guy has said, "Ragwort is nearly as bad as people who come on here with no name and spread poison about Broadway." He carries on and says, "In my opinion, I think having anonymous people putting threads on leaves it open to all kind of unscrupulous subjects. I do hope you delete this thread. It gives the wrong idea of what a great place Broadway is." Now, I don't know whether they mean me. I can't quite work out whether or not they mean me. I couldn't take the risk, and I've just commented, "With you on that, Dave." So, on my way this morning to Compton Verney for this here half marathon. Now, I've pulled out of this one before, I've not done it, and partly I think it was because it was too hot, and today is the forerunner to the hottest days ever on record. So, to be honest, I'm a little bit nervous about it. I'm obviously nervous about it as well because I've got to go into a fated registration desk, which we know I don't like. Haven't got my number, so I've got to go and pick that up. I've got to first drive to a place called Home Farm. That should be interesting. Park my car, probably get relieved of about 20 quid to get entrance to Compton Verney, and then go and run the race. And as we head off towards Compton into the dear old countryside, I don't think there's anything better to do than have a West Country sing-along. Sit back, crackerjack, don't take no flack. Grime and drive to the rhythm of the track. I'm Ant and I'm Declan, a duo, a twosome. So many lyrics, we're frightened to use them. So many lyrics, we'll keep them in stores. We've even got coming out of our paws. Your father, your mother, your sister, your brother. Everyone's got to be a love for a kiss aspiration. We can cause sensation. Give us the aspiration, we can cause sensation. Kiss the girl's top speed, kiss the girl's stampede. Griming, driving, everyone's wildin'. Now this is all very nice, down a hill. This is it. We're at Compton, Verney. And if you just have a quick look over my shoulder, there are people, and a lot of them, doing some sort of open air swimming, sort of kayaking affair. A good friend of mine is into all that. There you go, Sally Roundale. You may very well be in that water, splashing around if you haven't got a care in the world. It is already ridiculously hot. Did mention it to one of the organisers at the admin tent, but she was already sprinting off towards her pickup truck with a tin full of petty cash. So there we go. Looks like we're running. I am number 259. One of my favourites. I would be lying if I said I was looking forward to this. I'm absolutely not. I have also just blocked up the disabled toilet. Yeah, it's one of those cisterns that takes a long time to fill. So I spent half an hour in there just looking at my phone waiting for it to fill up again, and when it did, it was a disappointing flush. Didn't get rid of all of it. Fortunately, the next person to use the toilet wasn't disabled either, so morally he's got no cause for complaint. People are going on warm-ups. I am actually walking around like the new kid in school, desperately trying to find some place where I can be alone. And a lot of people, I don't know whether this is going to be sufficient, to be honest with you. A lot of people have got these sort of camel packs on, as if they're sort of like some sort of Lawrence of Arabia style sort of survival. And I've got this, like a right Wally. Talking of looking at Wally, the t-shirt is attracting a lot of attention. A lot of people I've noticed are just sort of looking at me and just reading it. And actually, in hindsight, a man with middle-aged running man written all over the top, and then their YouTube and Instagram handle on the back, will automatically connect to them thinking I'm a bit of a It's probably not too far off the mark. We are coming into beautiful Compton, and I hope I make this actually. This has been ridiculous. Oh, thank you. A warm welcome from the visitors centre there. Thank you. Morning, morning. We're not far. Today, I've also made a friend. His name is Jason. And Jason's YouTube channel is called Spice Mix. Like and sub him. Struggling to talk now. I can't even hold my arm up. Thank you. Thank you. Legend, thank you. Oh God. Thank you. There, here's the finish. And today's track, due to the conditions, is Africa by Toto. And here we go.
Really well.
Towards the finish. There's Jason. I need to try and catch him. Jason! Jason! Jason!
Green shorts or are they yellow? Never debate about it. He's live on Instagram.
Sarah Legend! That's it. Done and dusted. Thank you very much, thank you. That was extremely interesting today. And before I say like, subscribe, do whatever, I have made two friends. One of them was called Jason, who I was chasing after, who owns YouTube channel Spice Club. I think it's Spice Club. You'll correct me, Jason, in the comments. Who I ran with pretty well all the way. We exchanged some banter, light banter, runner's banter. Never overstepped the mark. And a guy just at the end there who shouted, and I hope this got picked up on camera, subscriber, subscriber. And we've just had a
an interesting chat. I didn't pause for 13.1 questions, but it was great. Absolutely fantastic. So it is left with little more for me to say than get in the car, have a peanut butter turnover in a Harry Potter lunchbox, and go home. I might actually jump in the old paddler when I get back. But look, that was Compton Verney. I enjoyed that one. See you next week.